Tuesday, everyone. Another van video for you today. Not much to report, honestly. There's just been stuff going on, doing the same old, got choir stuff, getting ready for concerts, getting ready for special events, taking my kids to their stuff, and trying to figure out more insurance stuff because the government is fun. Yeah, that's about it. But on the NaNoWriMo front, thank goodness for friends. I love my friends because they challenge me to go a little above and beyond. And the other day, I don't even remember what I was doing. But I was just sitting there and I think I was goofing off. I might have just been goofing off. But Joy contacted me and she said, "Hey, do you want to sprint?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And since then, I've managed to get about, I think I just broke 13,000 last night. So I've gotten far more words than I ever expected to get this month. I think I might have been still at like 600 when she invited me to this sprint. And so we've been sprinting more, and I've been getting in on some of the discussions and sprinting, and it's felt a lot better. Like I feel like it's not entirely a wash this month. But I was thinking that, you know, if I want to go for 50K, it's probably going to be more like March. No, April. April's camp. I can try 50,000 in April as a camp challenge instead. But this story's kind of coming along. In fact, I think I've restarted it like 4 times, or just like written little pieces and bits that are just, I kind of hate it, but I mean, that's kind of the thing of Nano. You just kind of hate what you write anyway, and you rewrite it later. But I kind of hit on an idea that made it feel a little stronger. So I don't know. It has potential. Maybe it may not. I don't really care at this point. It's just fun to actually get some words on the page. Yay! So I'm going to make this short because, like, really, there's nothing so exciting. And I don't have pictures of me writing because I do that at random times and it'll fill up my memory card like that. So what I do have for you are some videos, short videos of me and my kids playing story cubes. So have fun with that. Here it is. Enjoy. Go.
Alright, so one time a man was holding a box, but when people said that there was contraband inside, so he checked it, and he went to the police station. And they found fingerprints all over the box that weren't his. Everybody was very confused. And eventually, the delivery man came across an old lady. The old lady really liked wolves. And she thought she looked beautiful, but she really was just an old lady. And she saw, and the delivery man saw a shooting star. She flashed a mirror at it, and he could see mammoths and dinosaurs. So he thought, hey, she must have thought my box was a mirror. The end.
The end. Okay. Go.
Once upon a time, there was this wizard, and he got in a really bad fight with a lobster. The wizard summoned a meteor to try and kill the lobster, but it didn't work. So the lobster summoned a velociraptor to try and eat the wizard. But the wizard didn't like that. So he changed up his DNA using a spell and turned him into a basket. And the dinosaur looked in the mirror, hit the wizard, and hit the lobster with a hammer because he failed his plan, and then left. The end.
Alrighty then.
Wait, so who won?
Who won? The wizard? Okay.
The wizard won.
Once upon a time, far, far away, there was a castle on a hill. And people told stories about this castle and how dangerous it was. But there were people who were skeptical. They're like, no way, that castle's not haunted. It's just a big old abandoned building on a hill. So one day, one of these guys, they went out to investigate this castle. And as they approached the castle, they could hear wolves howling at the moon in the distance. And it was a little bit creepy, but they weren't scared. And so they kept going. And they kept going. And as they traveled, there were these giant bugs that showed up. It's like, oh no, those are gross. I hate them. But at least, that's not scary either. I can get by with some magical raid. And they raided the giant bugs with the magical raid. And then they came across, or then they finally got to the building. They got to the door, and they knocked, but nobody answered. And then they saw a little box next to the door that said, "Use your fingerprint to enter." Oops. Use your fingerprint to enter, and you can gain access. And they're like, well, that's weird, but okay. And so they used their thumbprint, beep, 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 and the door opened up. Like, all right, this is just bizarre. What is going on here? Well, the first thing they're met with is a giant spider web. Well, who doesn't hate giant spiders? So that is the first scary thing they'd actually come across. Oh, no! And so they brushed past that spider web and ran farther into the building. Okay, can't be that bad. It's just one spider web. There aren't any other ones. Well, suddenly they heard scratching noises, and they looked around, and in the dark they could see glowing eyes and sharp ears and these weird shadows, hee hee hee, and they could hear laughter. It's like, all right, now I'm really getting scared. This is bizarre. So they'd had enough, so they ran out and hid in the bushes right outside, because maybe something would come out, and if they watched long enough, they could see the things. But then, suddenly, in the darkness came a screeching noise, ah! And something bombed them and ate them out of the bushes, and they were never heard of again. So the moral of this story is, don't go to mysterious towers that have pterodactyls that eat you. The end.
What the heck, Mom?
Until next time, I think I see you after Thanksgiving. So have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy family or friends or whatever you end up doing. And I hope that it's a wonderful one for you. And so I'll see you after NaNoWriMo's over with some NaNoWriMo briefing. So have a good one.